segment and be done.
Yeah. Introduce that August segment. All right.
We're on.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Let's get this one rolling.
Hi, this is Jack Hughes of Wang Chung, and you're listening to the DND Dynamite 80s podcast show with your hosts DC and DH.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So, guys, take it away.
All right.
Hey, take it one time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. I'm DH.
Hey, I am DC.
And tonight, DC, we got a fun show tonight. We had a little snafu with the guests, so no big deal.
That happens. That
happens from time to time, but
busy folks that everybody is.
In the words of my great-grandfather when he was going out to mow the yard and it started snowing, the snow must go on. So Here we go. We'll just keep rolling.
Oh.
So we're going to do a little bit of something different tonight, DC. I'm going to hit you with something here. All right. Now, this is a little bit different. We've talked about some 80s categories before.
Yeah, we've done that.
This is one we haven't done, and I haven't heard many people do it.
Mm-hmm.
Top bad guys, villains, anti-superheroes of 80s movies.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great topic.
So I think we'll talk a little bit about that, and then we got something special we're going to talk about starting
the month of August. Yeah.
Yeah, starting next weekend. We'll do an update on that.
Sure.
And then we'll let these folks get out of here. So
we'll say happy trails. Yeah.
So let's think about some 80s movies, okay? So if I had to ask you, who was the first bad guy that came to mind from an 80s movie?
Well, one of my all-time favorite movies is Footloose. I just love that movie. So I have to go with Chuck Cranston.
Ah.
Chuck Cranston. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So that would start me off, I would think.
That is a good one. That's a really good one. If you, and there's so many different movies out there, but Footloose was one of those movies where the teen battling and trying to get his freedom and all that, to do his stuff. That's a really great start.
Yeah, he was the type that wanted. I think it was Ren.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ren was the main character there. He was always trying to kind of mess up his party.
Yep.
He was very jealous of Ren.
Yeah. So. You ever have anybody in your life that was always there to mess up your party?
It happens, don't it?
And it's kind of funny how some of these characters in these movies, we relate to people we know.
That's true. Well, I guess that's how some of those characters are written in.
But I've got one I bet you can't relate.
All right.
One of my favorite movies, Howard the Duck, The Dark Overlord.
Ooh. Hadn't thought of Howard the Duck in forever.
No,
that's a good
forever.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk
that's
about
a great
80s movie, Howard the Duck, remember?
Yeah.
Do you have feather fungus?
That's a good one. Yeah, because your villain or your bad guy can come in all different kinds of wrappers.
And the thing is, there was really no life lessons in Howard the Duck. It was just Howard
the
Duck.
it was just Howard the Duck. It was what it was.
That and Alf. That kind of explains the 80s.
That's true.
In a nutshell.
That's true. That's true.
What about, you remember right here?
Olga. Yeah.
Yep. And
the old Elgar, that's a good one. And go ahead and mention that other one that's in.
That's what I was trying to think of. What's his name there?
Stan Gable.
Stan Gable, yes. That dude played in a lot of different things. I never
realized.
He did. He was in Happy Days at one point.
Yes, he was.
He was in Revenge of the Nerds.
He was on a lot of those night shows. He was like Love Boat and
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Ted McGinley.
Yep.
Thinks his name. the
Yep,
actor.
yeah. But let's talk about Stan Gable. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Arrogant
Prep has
football
everything.
quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Has the hot girlfriend.
yep.
And
And,
had it all.
and every time I mention that movie, all I can think about is the guy when they're doing the little tricycle, oh,
Yeah.
gee, and
Right.
he's
Right.
drinking the
Right.
beer.
Right. Right. He's making
Oh,
his little laps.
yeah. But you talk about the ultimate representation of the '80s. That show they put on there at the end,
Yeah.
Lambda Lambda, try Lambda Moo.
Yeah. Yeah. Synthesizer stuff and
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
and
That
Booger
is
Press,
on the
Booger
lead
Presley.
guitar. On the lead guitar. That's right. That's exactly right.
Oh,
Oh man.
what else you thinking of?
Well, I got to go with we're educators, so I got to go with a movie that had to do with school. Mr. Vernon.
Oh, good one.
Mr. Vernon was the and a lot of you guys that are listening or will listen to this know who he is, but he was the assistant principal, just in case you didn't know,
Hey,
for
hey.
the
Hey.
Breakfast Club movie.
Watch it now. Watch it now.
Easy, sensitive.
I'm a
Sensitive.
little sensitive on that one now.
I got you for 2 months, Bender.
Uh,
2 months. You're mine.
2 months.
So yeah, he definitely was the bad guy versus the kids.
That yes. But he played that role really well.
Yeah, he did. There was a perfect actor for that, for sure. You got?
I'm going to tell you one I've got right now is, and this one, it's kind of a twist, but when you really watch the Cobra Kai series,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of see it in a different light. But I'm going with Johnny Lawrence.
Well, we're talking 80s.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he would have been the villain then.
He was the villain then, yeah, for sure.
But it's kind of like that kind of changed in the Cobra Kai type.
They
series,
did.
You know what
They
I mean?
reversed it around. They sure did.
So
You
it
started
was
kind of cheering for him.
right. It was kind of weird that everything kind of switched.
Reversed it. Yeah.
And one additional to that, Dr. Philip Barbay from Back to School.
Oh yeah.
Remember Philip?
Right.
Where do you want to build this? Where are we going to build this at? Oh, it doesn't matter. How about Fairyland?
Fantasyland. What do you charge for big cars?
Yeah.
You do a pretty good job. What do you charge for big cars?
Big cars. Call me sometime when you have no class.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was watching
Yeah.
some of his stand up the other night, and we had Adrienne Barbeau on, and
Mhm.
she kind of gave us some
Mhm.
insight. But he was hilarious. Some of the stuff he came up with. He's like, "Oh, I know. I was ugly as a child. How ugly? I was so ugly. My mama breastfed me through a straw." I'm just like, the
Oh.
stuff he came up with.
Yeah.
Is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a true talent for sure.
What about the Rocky movies? Would you rather face? Would you
Clubber
rather-
Lane for sure?
Yes, and Drago.
Yeah. Both those would be the ones that stick out to me.
Now, which one would you rather have to face in a ring if you had to choose one?
Oh gosh. That's tough now. I don't know if I want to face either one of them.
Yeah, I think I'd retire on that.
Yeah. I think that was a set-up question. The answer would be none of the above.
None of the above. Yes. I choose like Brewster's Millions. Remember, vote for none of the above.
Right. Now, his buddy that it turned out to be his buddy that he fought in the first two. What was his name?
Apollo Creed. Yeah.
Apollo. Yeah. I never thought of him as being a bad guy.
I didn't either. I mean, I know,
Even in the original movies.
No.
I mean, you wanted to cheer for Rocky,
right?
but
and you
but the other guy, he was cocky, but you kind of have to be as a fighter.
right, you have to be that way.
I didn't see him as a mean guy.
No,
I never
No.
did.
no, I'm like you. I think that was more of the underdog. instead of
Mm-hmm.
bad guy versus good guy, that was more of the underdog
Yeah.
story coming through on that one,
Right. Yeah.
and I
Because it
know,
was easy for these other guys
oh,
to
it
not
was,
like them.
yeah, it was cut and dry,
Yeah. And
Clubber
I guess
Lang.
that makes sense because of how they turned it into a friendship to them.
Yeah.
They become friends. That makes
Yeah, and he
sense that
trained.
they work.
Remember, he
Yeah, he
trains
trained him.
Rocky. Where he goes
Yeah.
back and trains him. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was a cool kind of a curveball they threw in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the spinoff where um club. I mean, wow, the new movies where Rocky's
Mm-hmm.
training the son
Right.
of Apollo Creed.
Right.
It's kind of like that franchise just keeps building. So
That's true.
that was pretty smart.
That's true.
Now let me ask you a question. When you're thinking about this, and you're looking kind of speaking in that same category of egos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about Days of Thunder and Rowdy Burns,
Can you believe that Days the Thunder may be in the future? Another one.
I
I've
heard
heard.
that.
I've heard a rumbling of that.
I've heard that.
I think that would be awesome.
I think it would. Now, have you watched Happy Gilmore too?
I have not.
I watched it this weekend. It is really cool. Some of the things they do. And it's good. It's a good movie. It's not
Mm-hmm.
happy. It's not as
Happy
good as
Gilmore.
the first one,
Right.
but it is really
That's
good.
tough to do.
One of the coolest things about that movie that I found was Adam Sandler found a way to paid homage to all the actors that have passed that were in Happy Gilmore.
Mm.
There's a scene where him and Shooter McGavin are fighting in a cemetery.
Okay.
And on all the tombstones are those
Ah,
pose.
those. Yeah.
Even the Mr. lady where the air conditioner dropped on her, Mr.
Right.
She's in
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really cool. But I mean, you need to
Interesting.
watch it. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of references back and stuff, and I mean it's really cool.
Hmm.
And that's the thing about some of these remakes they're making. It's more of the nostalgia, like the Beverly Hills Cop remake.
Mm.
I mean, I love Beverly Hills Cop franchise. I'll be the first to say no, it wasn't the best, but the reflection back to the original is what made it really great for me.
Right.
Was to
Right.
see those guys.
Yeah. Well, even
So-
when a movie like that is not a big time hit, or it's not going to be a big hit, it still is meaningful if you care about the series.
Yeah,
like you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah, and the nostalgia.
And I agree. You know, it wasn't their greatest stuff, but I still enjoyed it
Right.
because of what it was about.
Yeah, and
Exactly
especially when they pay homage and kind of do the
Exactly.
flashback
Reference
type
back.
thing. Yeah,
Reference back to the
So-
storylines.
yeah, it was still it was good.
That's exactly right. How
What a-
about you didn't finish.
No, go ahead. You're
Days
good.
you didn't finish about Days of Thunder.
Oh, I was just saying in that same boat. Do you consider Rowdy Burns the bad guy,
Rowdy Burns.
or is it more of the underdog, the comeback story?
Because you started feeling that's a great question, because you started feeling kind of bad for him when he took over his ride
Mm-hmm.
because of he was having all those health issues.
Right.
So, but at first he was real jerk. So to
Yeah.
be honest with you, he was kind of the culprit or the villain at the start. He kind of changed hats
Right.
to me. That
And
was
I-
kind of a unique situation.
And I think that's one of the cool things about some of these remakes and stuff they're doing. Like in Happy Gilmore 2, Shooter kind of flips back over, so it's really cool. Like
Mhm.
in Karate Kid with Johnny Lawrence flipping over, and then
Right.
at the end, John Creasy flipping over.
Mm-hmm.
It's really kind of cool the way they
Mhm.
they worked that in.
Right. Right.
So it's just a unique perspective. Now, I have not seen the new Karate Kid Generations movie. Have you seen that?
No.
So I don't know that I will. I've heard mixed reviews.
That may mess it up all for me. So I may just leave it alone.
Yeah, because I didn't really care for.
You can wear something out.
Yeah, and I didn't care for when they changed it over
Yeah,
away
exactly.
from LaRusso and all that. So
Exactly.
I mean, neither here nor there, but it's just my opinion on that.
Right. Right.
What else you got?
The all time, as we talked about this a little bit before time, the all time bully of bullies came to my mind. And it's a great bully name. Buddy Revell.
Buddy Revell.
3 O'Clock High, folks. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to see that movie. It is a very entertaining, a high school movie for sure.
It is, but you know who I thought you were going with?
Hmm.
With that lead up, I thought you were going with Biff.
Talk about that. All right, that's yours then. So that's a school movie as well, kind of school.
Have you seen him when he does his comedy show? He's playing a song. He's like, people want to know, is there going to be another Back to the Future? No. People want to know, was it really cow manure? No. How nice was Chris Walk? I don't know. He's pretty funny.
Okay.
But
yeah. So what was his name? That character, the whole thing. Biff what?
Biff. Wasn't it Biff Tannen or something like that?
Tannen. Biff Tannen.
There you go.
Very good.
Biff Tannen.
Oh, Biff Tannen.
Now Biff is. Make sure you put 2 coats on there. Now, I'm doing the second. Now Biff. I'm fixing to start.
I'm finishing up the first one. I'm finishing it.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna ask you a question right now. Favorite movie line from one of these bad guys we've mentioned. Favorite movie line.
Oh, geez. I'm not good at some of that stuff. Let me think here. Does it have to be the actual person or just a line from that movie?
Just a line. Let's do it. Well, I wanted the actual person, but we'll do from the movie.
Okay. Call me sometime when you have no class. If that dress had pockets, you'd look like a pool table.
What's your major? Poetry. Want to help me? I'm not gonna
that's one of my all-time favorites for the one-liners.
That movie is full of one-liners.
It's great. It's great stuff.
So
who was that again? Bombay? Dr. Bombay, was that his name? The professor?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was lost there for a minute. The thing that really
and if you need a line from him is, then they are making widgets.
What's a widget? It doesn't matter. It does matter. Tell that to the banker.
What's a widget?
How about Fantasyland? Or when the English teacher, the blonde haired lady's reading the poetry, and he's yes.
Let's see what else on the reading list turns you on.
Yeah, right. But here's the all-time line from a bad guy in an 80s movie. Luke, I am your father.
Yes, it is. That's a good one. That's a good one.
There's just so many.
Oh, you put me on another one. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Did you see that?
So the Terminator, that would be a bad guy.
Did you see that? I think it was the Expendables where Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and Sylvester Stallone were all in. They were playing different characters, but I think Schwarzenegger. One of them said Schwarzenegger's line, "I'll be back."
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one said Bruce Willis's line, "Yippee-ki-yay."
Yeah.
And so forth. So
yeah. Oh, okay.
It was pretty funny to watch.
That is funny.
It's amazing how they make those references back and forth in those movies.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the 80s, there was so many bad guys in movies that you really don't think about that were major characters.
Right.
That's
true.
Sam Kinison, the teacher, he played in Back to School, ripping the desk up and yelling.
Right. I'm going to keep my eye on you.
We like this.
Good answer.
He really cares about what we have no idea.
When we were told to prove the law of physics, we threw the teacher out of the window. That's the kind of schooling I got.
Yes.
Oh, that is just one of my all-time favorite for the one-liners.
All of it. If you think about a lot of these movies on these posters behind us here, the one-liners that come out of them movies, it's just amazing.
They stay with you. They're well known.
They do, and these are the movies
make it into other things. Sometimes those sayings will.
And it's got to the point now, and I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but sometimes I wonder if they come up with any original ideas in Hollywood, because everything they're remaking
off of the same idea of something else.
Yeah. Or they find a movie but they make the same script, just change it a little. It's like, really? Really? Now, I will movie from the 80s that I really kind of got bored with. When it got to like Jason 27, Jason Goes to Mars.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Right.
I'm over
Jason. Jason is a grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason stars as being the grandfather.
Here it is. Friday the 13th.
He uses a walker.
Part 30. Jason gets constipated.
Right. Or he needs a walker.
Right.
Oh.
Hold on.
Slow down.
Oh, yeah.
I can't catch you.
What do you think this is? The 80s? Slow down. Can somebody change this script and have them lay down? Oh, Lord. But yeah, we're just goofing around a little bit tonight. We had a little bit of an issue with the guests, so we just had a little fun tonight. Main reason we wanted to get on here tonight is we have something exciting starting next month. And we kind of related to this with Booger Presley being on the guitar.
Yes, you did.
So we have an amazing month of August lined up. DC, I'm going to let you tell everybody a little bit about what we're doing.
Well, it's going to be a fantastic, just a fantastic month, and I'll give a rundown a little bit of what's going to happen. But we're going to celebrate Elvis Presley all month long with our guests.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to talking Elvis for a month. That's going to be cool stuff.
It's going to be cool. And we may even have to change up our little survey we do. And maybe
Elvis versus different people every week
we'll
or
put
something.
2 Elvis songs against each other.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it that way.
We'll do that. We might take 2 different Elvis songs, pit them against each other.
That's why you get the big money.
Yep.
You come up with them great ideas.
Look, I haven't seen a check in 5 years. I think
either.
I think I'm getting ripped off here or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, me. But next week we got Alicia Dean from Elvis Presley Enterprises. And she knows all the ins and outs of Elvis Presley Enterprises. And
the cool thing about
great lady, and we're going to have a great time with her.
And the cool thing about that is, DC, it's at Graceland. They have all these celebrations doing stuff going on there in the month of August. So she's going to be able to tell everybody about that and what's going on. And kind of lead into that.
That will lead into August 13th, and this gentleman actually is going to be a part of Elvis Presley Week, Elvis Week. Mr. John Daly will be on August 13th. That is the week of Elvis Week.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's been gracious enough that he'll be on with us. He is a collector of Elvis memorabilia, and he also owns the EP Boulevard Pawn Shop. Very knowledgeable about Elvis, anything and everything Elvis he knows about. And he's actually going to be doing a part in Elvis Week, putting on a part of one of their activities.
Yeah, awesome.
So that'll be cool stuff. So we can get an update straight from Elvis Week. That'll be cool for our show as well. That'll be cool stuff. Excited about August the 20th. That'll be Joseph Hall. He's a tribute artist. And you talking about a spitting image.
Yep.
It's amazing. Very, very talented gentleman. Believe he's out of the Nebraska area, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's correct. So we'll catch up with Joseph. And then we finish up, have you been reading on your books?
I have been. I'm telling you what, I've about finished the first one. I
Yeah.
kind of stopped when everything started back.
Sure,
but,
sure.
trying to
I
get
need to
back
get
into
back
it.
on track.
But amazing book,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Yeah, so I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the second one as well.
Sally Hodell will be with us. She has authored a few different Elvis Presley books. So she's going to be at Elvis Week as well. That's why we had to move her to the end of the month. But nice lady that provided some books for us.
Yeah,
She sent us some of our latest books. So we appreciate Sally and look forward to. It's going to be an amazing, man. It is an amazing lineup of guests.
It's going to be a fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one of those where we might even have to turn the D&D light on.
Shine it down on Evie.
Yeah.
The E.
That's going to be a great month.
Yeah,
and then we're following Elvis month up when we get into September with
Van Halen month.
Van Halen month. Yes. Yes. We're lining them up, folks.
So, folks, we're in for some fun, that's for sure.
Doing something a little different.
A little bit different for the show.
We'll come up with some special surveys or something and try to get some stuff out on the website. Maybe everybody can participate and might even put on there whoever will vote and whatever Van Halen song. No, that's what we should do. I should put that on the website and let everybody vote. Whatever Elvis song wins, DC has to sing it live on the air.
No, we want to keep the people that we got. We want to keep people that we have. No singing allowed.
Hey, it's going to be a great few next few months as we kind of change over to this new kind of rotation, something different. You know, but it's still going to be.
We're going to try this for a few months and maybe get back on guests and all that, and then do some other months and mix it in there. Just do a hodgepodge, and
but it's still going to be still going to be the same OS. So
that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
After 5 years, you got to do something a little different every once in a while.
That's true.
You know, I would say I'd part my hair different, but we all know we don't have that, so it's all good.
Can't worry about a different hairstyle.
There's only one style: bald,
no style,
bald.
Right? Yeah, it's an easy way to keep your hair these days. I don't have it.
No, I go in for a haircut, and the person I go to, they're like, "Oh, bald. Yep, normal cut, bald. Let me cut that one hair." 2 seconds later, I'm walking out the door.
Right. That'll be $25. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Man. Oh man.
Well, it's going to be some great shows. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
And I think the cool thing is when we focus on one topic for the month and have different views coming in on that topic.
Yep. I think that's going to be an awesome.
It's going to be fun.
It will
be great.
It'll be a good time.
If it doesn't work out, we'll figure something else. We'll go back to our original.
Hey, we always do it. We do it our way, and it always works out.
But DC came up with this, and I thought, that's really great because we were going to do just 1 month for Elvis, kind of as a tribute to the King.
Mm-hmm.
But then, kind of the Van Halen thing kind of fell into place too. And we thought, well, okay, let's do 2 months. So we'll just. Hey, who knows? The 3rd month might be Wendy's or McDonald's. We don't know.
Well, I've already got that kind of in the works as well. Got it figured out. We're going. Since Brian Wilson passed away, doing Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, yep. Awesome.
So got most of that month kind of already taken care of with some tribute artists, and actually one of the original members of the Beach Boys has wrote a statement for us.
Cool.
That actually talks about us.
Amazing.
His appreciation for us doing the tribute month and all that. So. I'll give you more information about that later on, but one of the actual tribute bands, some of those guys actually played in the Beach Boys.
Wow, that's awesome.
at one time. So not the main guys at the start, but over the years, it's the same group. So
it still counts.
It still counts. The same group. So anyway, that's going to be a fun one. We'll go to the beach.
That will be. We'll be at the beach.
The beach in October.
I can call you a beach on that show.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Listen up,
So,
beach.
lots of cool stuff coming our way.
Oh, it is. And and the cool part about this whole thing, DC, is we started this thing a little over 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think we would take off to this level.
Not
So,
me either.
I'll give a shout out to you, brother. I know I don't do that a lot, but you do an amazing job uh, on the show, and also we, here all of our D&D family, we appreciate what you do.
Well, I appreciate you. It's like you said though. It's not work. It's just fun and passion. So we have a good time with what we do, brother. That's the main thing.
I'm telling you, and that's the coolest.
And I
thing
think
about
those
our
folks
show.
out there enjoy what we do.
Yep, and that's the coolest comment I've had about our show is different than anything else, and it's fun,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Mhm.
all we want. That's
Mhm.
all we want.
And we hear that response from our
'Cause-
guests all the time.
Cause to kind of mix a little Cyndi Lauper with Beach Boys, cause beaches just want to have fun. I said beaches, not the other.
Right. I got you.
Panama
That's a
City
good one.
Beach.
Right. Right.
But it's
That's a good one.
August's going to be a great month. We
All
got,
right.
got a lot coming up, brother. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight.
All right. Take it, my friend.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. As I always say before I leave off, I'm going to send it over to DC here in just a second. But remember, it doesn't cost anything extra to be kind. So always be kind to each other. DC?
Amen, brother. Amen. Let's get those sponsors in.
Play them sponsors.
D&D Dynamite 80s would like to thank their sponsors. Hudson's Flags and More.
Buy your old man a
Nesting
burger.
Project
telling
of
you.
Smyrna,
Two.
Tennessee.
Two.
PJG Marketing. Totally Cool 80s. Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. Jackie's Creations on Facebook. Riley Rhodes Art Designs at RileyRhodes.art on Instagram. And the Magic Yarn Project. You can find all these great folks online.
Yes, sir. You sure
And
can.
folks, I'm going to give a shout out. Actually, I'm going to give a shout out to all of our family members. A lot of people that we've had on. I mean, the Roy Band, Tammy Diver. They've heard.
Thank
us
you
talk
so
about-
much, the Roy Band. We
Yes.
appreciate y'all. Don't get enough credit on here
No, I
for
mean,
all the stuff you've done.
Yes.
So
amazing.
Roy and all are fantastic, and they are family and friends of ours now.
Yes.
We appreciate you
Yes.
guys, and I know y'all get on and watch, and the best of all you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Yes. Same for Tammy.
Yeah,
And what I was leading to is it's so unique, kind of
appreciate
the family,
Tammy so much.
kind of the family we've built around D&D because
It's amazing.
I was fixing to tell the folks, if you feel it in your heart, feel led, there's two organizations we help.
Sure.
The Magic Yarn Project, of course. And these folks are all volunteers, and what they do is they create headgear, headwear coverings for children that are battling cancer and provide those for free. And I know that some of our other family members have reached out and offered support to their organization. Also, another organization we're just honored to be a part of is Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. And I know, our friend, the Vooch,
Right.
he does a lot of work. And what they do is if you make a donation, they provide books for young kids. And he's working on a special project. And I know Tammy kind of offered to
Yeah.
provide some services for that. So it's
Yes.
just amazing the way
Great,
our
great
family-
people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's the D&D family. And
That's
and
it.
that's amazing,
That
and,
is it.
and that's one of the things we always tell everybody is when they come on this show, they become part of the family, and we hope to hear back from everybody. But I wanted to
Yeah.
give a special couple of shout outs there because I mean the Roy Band, Shannon, all of them, they've done so much, to help with the show, and just amazing people. And Tammy, same. Anytime we
Yep.
need anything, she's there, fills in whatever we need.
Absolutely.
Just been amazing.
All you guys are a blessing to us. That's for sure.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much. So once again, Elvis month starts next week, and it will be Alicia Dean from Elvis Presley Enterprises.
Yes.
So for DH, I am DC, and keep playing those 80s, my friends, and we'll see
And
you next week.
And
Elvis week.
remember, You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Get
See you next week,
get
folks.
get your Elvis ready.
Get that Elvis site going. All
We'll
right.
see you, folks.
See you, folks.